Hey guys, Baz here doing another stream on Smackdown vs Raw 2008. Last time we left off with this game, we'd finished off SummerSlam, I think. We'd finished off SummerSlam and won SummerSlam and kept our title, which is the WWE title. And we started a new one where Shawn Michaels gave us a bit of advice. And we said we were going to stick with Stephanie, whatever that means. So that's why I put the description as building up to the next pay-per-view. So let's get started with this game. There we go. As you know, we're on the PS2. So let's get started. Where are we going from here? Who knows? Yep. The last pay-per-view was SummerSlam. So we're after the events of SummerSlam. And we're in Jackson, Mississippi. So we've got JTG versus Masters, Triple H versus Edge, Lena versus Candice. Right, we'll just go into straight away into our main event. Okay, so we have John Cena versus Shawn Michaels versus Sabu. Don't know what Sabu's got to do with this little triangle, but here we are.
Vengeance is over, and Unforgiven is just 1 month away. This is Jim Ross, here with Jerry the King Lawler at ringside. And King, it sounds like the champions got a not-so-secret admirer.
Come on, JR. Why talk about gossip when the champ's got a title defense in 3 weeks?
You don't think it's worth mentioning that Stephanie McMahon alluded to having a crush on him?
Maybe if I was a 7th grade girl, I would. Grow up, for crying out loud.
Word has it that he's warned the champion against getting involved with the McMahon family.
That makes sense. He knows from personal experience how they can make a superstar's life a living hell.
I don't know how many pay-per-views we got left until WrestleMania, but it's not like I'm getting bored of wrestling. No way. It's just I just feel as though this is dragging out longer than it should. I know my season mode in Smackdown vs Raw was only 4 parts.
What the? What's an ECW superstar doing coming down to the ring?
I'd bet my crown that this is Mr. McMahon's doing, JR. He doesn't want the champ anywhere near his little girl, and I don't blame him.
If Sabu's in this match, then that must mean that this is a non-DQ match. But then again, I didn't check. We're going to have to see on that one.
The champion has not distanced himself from Stephanie McMahon as her daddy requested. And now, instead of a single match, this is a non-title triple threat match.
And both of his opponents have plenty of reasons to go after him first. This is gonna be bad.
Hope you guys enjoyed my Sims 3 stream today. Oh, not yesterday, earlier on today. Hope you enjoyed my Sims 3 stream and series, which I plan to keep doing. I don't know where to go with that family right now, but I'm sure opportunity will show itself. Gotta remember the buttons for this game. Well, what happened to Sabu? Why is his legs hurting?
Boy, this John Cena is his own biggest fan. How come all of these rappers can't talk about anything except how great they are?
I don't think there's anything wrong with that, King. Cena's got some impressive accomplishments to his credit. I think he's got every right to be proud.
Well, you know what they say, JR. Pride goes before a fall. And from the looks of things, John Cena's got a heck of a fall ahead of him. I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And he went straight for the pin. No flies on him.
Oh, what? What? How the... Oh, his legs were already done, but...
There goes one very unhappy champion.
Who can blame him for being impatient? He wants his championship match right now.
Well, after what we just saw, he might well have earned it.
That was the quickest match in history.
So why wait? Let's make it official right now.
I think a match of that magnitude needs to take place on a much bigger stage, King. It needs to happen at Unforgiven.
And I think you're just trying to cover for our cowardly, opportunistic champion, JR.
What the heck happened there? He did the, like, 3 moves and then pinned him. I tried to kick it out, but couldn't. I don't know what happened there. It's not going to have any effect, though.
Tough loss last week, champ. It looks like you need a little support out there, so I got permission from your GM to manage you this week. I hope you don't mind, but I think we could be a good team, and I'm looking forward to proving it.
I don't know who you think you are, but I'm not happy with the way you're manipulating to be. I am, of course, referring to the little games you play with my daughter. I'll give you your carte blanche to do whatever you want here. Warned. Right, let's do what we always do. Let's get some R&R. We're probably gonna need it. Yeah. Yeah. Do some autograph signing. Let's we'll do a quick photo shoot. And we'll do a skill improvement. Pain management skills.
I just heard that my daughter Stephanie is going to be managing you in your match this week. You better make sure that nothing happens to my little girl, or there's going to be hell to pay.
Ric Flair versus Shane McMahon. JTG versus Kenny. Shad versus Umaga. HBK versus Edge. Against Carlito. Oh. Yes, thank you for subscribing, Judy.
Unforgiven is less than 3 weeks away. It's good old JR, Jim Ross, and Jerry the King Lawler at ringside. And we're hearing that the billion-dollar princess, Stephanie McMahon, will be on Raw tonight.
She's taken a liking to the champ, and she insists on being at ringside for his match.
And I'd hate to be the champ if Mr. McMahon's daughter got hurt during his match.
If the champ's got a brain in his head, he'll make sure he doesn't get anywhere near the action.
He considers himself a legitimate contender for the championship. And this is his chance to prove it.
He might just do it. The Unforgiven championship match isn't set in stone yet.
And the opponent.
Yeah, she is.
Made by Stephanie McMahon.
Yeah.
From West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, John Cena.
No, no. See you in a bit. Right, let's see if Cena can win this match. I can't believe he lost the last one.
These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
Yeah, and that's where things get dangerous. If you're too proud to admit that it's not your night, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
But at the same time, look at him feeding off the
Are you
energy
kidding
from
me?
this
Come on.
crowd. He's unstoppable.
You can't ever count on these fans, JR. They're fickle, and they'll abandon you in a heartbeat. He countered that one perfectly.
There aren't many superstars as diversely talented as John Cena. He's as good in the ring as he is on the microphone, and that's saying something.
I won't argue with you about Cena's mic skills. He sure can't talk a good game. But when it comes right down to it, I don't think he can back it up.
King, you're as crazy as a pet coon. Did you happen to notice how many times Cena's worn gold around his waist? Seems to me like he's got no problem putting his money where his mouth is.
How do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
But you've got to have a guess, right?
I might, but I'd rather keep it to myself if it's all the same to you, King.
You got to respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the roster has had to make more sacrifices than any other professional athlete I know.
It really is like being married to your career. There's not much room for anything else.
And marriage is a subject which you happen to be something of an authority. Isn't that right, King?
Come on now, JR. A man doesn't know what true happiness is until he's married. And then it's too late.
Snapman with a drop kick.
Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's going to go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still an extremely competitive match that could go either way. Looks like he's trying for a pin here. I've had many opportunities to see Carlito.
There he goes, JR. He's been busted open. Look at all of that blood.
He's got his opponent in position. I think he's going for it.
No, it can't be. Not the FU.
Excellent counter. What ring presence.
Here's the cover, JR.
1, 2, 3.
There we go. Alright, to the person watching, how you doing?
Talk about
I think that might be you, John. I'm not sure though. Could be anybody. I never know who it is until they say hello.
I think both men showed a hell of a lot of heart here tonight.
Well, you're right about... Hey, it's Princess Stephanie McMahon. What's she doing here?
She's getting in the ring. Why is she getting in the ring?
Anytime you've got a McMahon holding up your arm in victory, you're doing something right.
She's gonna end up getting hurt.
My Lord, is that what it looks like?
What else could it be? I think Stephanie's got a crush. What a lucky guy. Having a McMahon on your side practically guarantees success.
Yeah, but I don't think her daddy's going to be too happy about this.
I think she's gonna end up getting hurt. And then, uh-oh, I'm in trouble. I would have thought Shane McMahon would have won that, but kiss of sign of things to come. Uh-oh.
Listen, I don't like how close you're getting with my daughter. I've specifically forbidden her to get involved with any of my superstars, and there will be severe consequences for anyone who defies me.
She's put the moves on me, man, not the other way around. We haven't done any fan favorite training for a while, so let's do some of that. Let's do a WWE promotion. Let's do another skill, endurance. Wait, what?
Hey, champ. I'm gonna be managing you again this week. Oh, and, I've got another surprise for you after the match that I think you're really going to like.
Oh boy. On tap this week. Love is good and all, but I have to keep things going in the ring. Tomorrow you're going to be lacing up your boots to take on another outstanding contender. You'll be one gone. Make sure your head's in the game. You feel me? Let's get rid of some of these messages. Now it begins. Married and buried. Your next champ, HBK. Tori versus Mickey. Triple H versus Carlito. Shad versus Kenny. JTG versus Nitro. And John Cena versus Umaga. There is no manager. Oh well. Yeah, I think this is going to backfire on me somehow.
Unforgiven is less than 2 weeks away. Good old JR, Jim Ross, and Jerry the King Lawler at ringside, and tonight, the champion faces a third contender and what might prove to be an Unforgiven preview.
And the champ had better focus on this match instead of his love life, if he knows what's good for him.
Stephanie McMahon's infatuation, or puppy love, if you will, with a champ has been met with a chilly reception from her daddy.
And I don't think Mr. McMahon's going to forgive or forget it before Unforgiven.
Hey Aaron, over to the stream, man. How are you doing today? I'm a little bit better. I've got a bit of a tummy bug. I threw up twice today, but I've been able to keep some food down now, so I'm okay.
He's made no secret of his
It's still kind of sitting there, you know.
And he believes that he should be the number
But other than
one
that, mate, I'm
contender
alright. How are
and
you
Unforgiven.
doing? You okay?
I'd hate to have to be the one to tell him no, and if he's impressive enough here tonight, hopefully no one will have to.
Armando Alejandro Estrada.
Well, at least the champion doesn't have Stephanie McMahon to distract him this week.
And it's a good thing, too, because he's got enough to worry about, facing all of those contenders before Unforgiven.
It's cool, man. It's alright. I'm just making sure I got a bottle of water with me, so hopefully that'll. As long as I drink, it's probably because I'm not drinking all right. I'm not drinking enough. That's probably it. Good to hear you're doing okay, though, man. You been doing anything on your YouTube channel recently? I haven't checked. Sorry, man. I know I need to start coming in on people's streams and stuff, but I haven't done it recently. Right, let's get this match underway.
These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
Yeah, and that's where things get dangerous. If you're too proud to admit that it's not...
Hello to the 3 people watching. Sorry, I'm gonna sneeze.
But at the same time, King, no one makes it up the ladder
thought
without
it was.
pushing themselves to the very limit. It's a very fine line to walk. I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars can be.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE superstars really are.
You've got to have some excellent conditioning to be able to do what
Been
they
doing the Black Ops Cold War campaign lately. Oh yeah.
You gotta keep moving.
How's that going for you?
Oh, that's a lovely image, King. I'd ask you where you come up with this stuff, but I don't think I want to know, quite frankly. He's not going to get caught with that one. I've got a feeling that this has
You've been focusing on the main mission, or you've been doing a lot of side missions on it? I know there's a little bit of both.
I did have some good old Oklahoma barbecue before tonight show, but I don't think that's it.
Listen to the crowd, JR.
Oh no! That last shot busted him wide open.
It sure did. Look at the fans, JR.
He's ready to finish this.
They sure
Hey.
do, and there it is. The FU. What an impact!
What a counter.
He may get the 3 count here. There aren't many superstars as diversely talented as John Cena. He's as good in the ring as he is on the... And there's a little something for the crowd. The best superstars never ignore their fame.
The best superstars also finish off their opponents instead of giving them time to recover. Oh boy, these top rope moves can go either way.
Nice.
Oh man, I think we're about to see a high-risk move here.
Ah, he's trying for it.
It doesn't matter who Umaga's in the ring against or how I feel about them personally.
Going good so far. I'm liking the campaign so far. The main missions. I don't know when to do the side missions. From what I've seen from people doing it, you can do the side missions whenever you want. I think
I know what you mean,
you don't have to do them. You don't have to do them when they tell you to. You can do them when you want to.
And I don't care how tough you are, after going a few rounds with the Samoan bulldozer, not getting up must start to seem like a pretty good idea.
Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their path.
Climbing up the turnbuckle isn't bad. It's all the ways you could come down that hurt.
Looks like he's trying for a pin here. 2.
Oh no, this is terrible. You can't let your opponent build this kind of momentum.
Well, all I can say is someone's been eating their vitamins and saying their prayers.
He's going for it.
I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
There you go. He's made him submit. Yeah, you do the side missions whenever, I think, man.
I think Stephanie's got something on her mind.
I promised you a surprise, so here goes. This might seem sudden, but we McMahons aren't known for wasting time.
What?
I want to marry you next week, right here in this ring.
I don't think Mr. McMahon is going to like it if he says yes.
Yeah, but Stephanie's not going to be crazy about him saying no either. He's caught between a rock and a hard place.
Huh? Uh-oh. Oh boy. Please tell me I don't have to make that decision. I don't even know. Do I have to make that decision? Oh boy.
You better not even think about accepting that proposal, mister. Or I swear I will make your life a living hell. You know, I hear being married to Steph is no picnic. Then again, it might be one of the best career moves you ever make. So, hey, you might want to consider it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, sugar. So there's no limit to when you got to do it then. I don't think there is, Aaron. From what I've seen from other YouTubers, I don't think there is. I can't believe I've got to make this goddamn decision. This is absolutely crazy. I'm getting told no by vids. And I'm getting told... what was that?
You know, I hear being married to Steph is no picnic. Then again, it might be one of the best career moves you ever make. So, hey, you might want to consider it. You know what I'm saying?
It's got to be no, right?
Well, I know my proposal came as a shock to you, and I've tried to be patient and give you time to think about it. But the suspense is killing me. I need to know. Is it yes or no?
Accept Steph's proposal. Oh my god. Accept Steph's proposal. Decline Steph's proposal. Jeez. Why do I have to make this decision? You know what? I'm gonna go with a no. I'm gonna go no. Sorry, Steph. I'm gonna say no. Better say no, god damn it. Yeah, it's a no. It's not happening. I don't know what happens if you say yes, but I'm not willing to find out, you know. I don't know why I'm getting my microphone skill training up. You never seem to talk in this game. Your character never seems to talk. Proposal overshadows the Unforgiven pay-per-view. That's old news now, guys. Old news. One and out. Wait, what? Okay, your match is just going to be a single contest. It may not seem like much of a blessing. Guarantee you things would have been worse if you had pissed off. If you have any lucky stars, it's just you thank them. Triple H versus Kenny, Shad versus Nitro, HBK versus Edge. That's just the usual stuff, so I'll just go against Umaga again. Man. Makes you wonder what would have happened if I got over to SmackDown. But then, like I said, I'm going to have to listen to JBL's stupid voice. I think I did say yes once to this game, but I can't remember what exactly happened. Mate, there's no point putting a question mark there because I don't know what happened.
Jerry the King Lawler, we're at ringside, and Stephanie McMahon's proposal to our champion is the talk of the entire sports entertainment world.
And meanwhile, let's not forget that the champ has a title defense this Sunday.
And we still don't know who his opponent is or what kind of match it will be.
Well, I know Mr. McMahon's not too pleased with him, so it's not going to be a walk in the park.
I reckon I reckon either way, if you say yes or no, it's the worst decision you've ever made. You've upset Stephanie by saying no, so that's not going to go down well with Vince. But then if you say yes, that's not gone down well with Vince, so he hates you anyways. So in my mind, it's both decisions are the worst decisions you can make. So yeah, I don't think you can win either way. Man, you could tell how old this game is, because you just saw there it said Undertaker undefeated streak at WrestleMania 15 and 0. We know that he made it to 21 and 0. So that's 6 wins. 6 wins later. So that's why you can tell this game's so old.
I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant classic.
That's probably just gas, JR.
Well, I did have some good old Oklahoma barbecue before tonight's show, but I don't think that's it, King.
Missed.
After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE superstars are trained professionals.
And even they don't walk away from every match.
This could be a pinfall. There aren't many superstars as diversely talented as John Cena. He's as good in the ring as he is on the microphone, and that's saying something.
I would argue.
I don't get why your character doesn't talk. They did in Smackdown vs Raw 2006. Yeah, I don't understand it either, Aaron. I think there was a bit, if you watched my previous streams of Smackdown vs Raw 2008, that there was a part where he did say a couple of words, but they don't seem to talk that much in this game. I think he still has a voice though. I got a question. You turn off all the copyright music. I turned it down, Ross. I turned it down. But all my videos of this game are getting copyright claims, even though I've got the music down, which suggests, do you get a copyright claim if you have all the music off? No, you don't get a copyright. No, you don't get a copyright claim if you have all the music off. You do get a copyright claim if you even have it on just a little bit, which unfortunately I am getting. I thought I could pass it, but I can't. But what I am doing is I'm just, seeing as I've started it with sound, I think I should just continue it with sound. I've had no, but then I'm pushing my luck. Because eventually, if I continue doing it, they're going to end up stripping the whole series, which they can do. They can strip the whole videos of it. I have been if you look at my, well, you can't see, but if in my studio, my YouTube studio, it shows that all 2008 SmackDown vs Raws have got copyright claims. So what I think I'll do is I'll finish this match and then I'll just turn down all music after that.
With you about Cena's mic skills. He sure can't talk a good game, but when it comes right down to it, I don't think he can back it up.
King, you're as crazy as a pet boo. Did you happen to notice how many times Cena's worn gold around his waist? Seems to me like he's got no problem putting his money where his mouth is.
He turned the tables on his opponent with that one.
This is raw action at its finest. That's why Raw
I got
is
it.
the #1 brand of sports entertainment.
Well, you must be one of the lucky ones, Ross, because I know WWE 2K20 is not the game to get at all. It's glitchy, it's painfully done, according to the reviewers, and it's just not worth getting whatsoever.
I'm not sure I agree with what the crowd is chanting, JR, but I guess it's their right.
You're damn right it is. It comes with the price of admission. You're not going to get him with that one.
Man, look at the size of Umaga. What do you feed a guy to get him that big, JR?
I don't even want to guess, King, because it looks to me like Umaga's got a hungry eye on his opponent.
Oh God, not John Cena again.
Watch out!
Hello, John. Welcome to the stream, buddy.
I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, he's got his opponent in position. I think he's going for it.
No, it can't be! Not the FU! We could have a pinfall here, JR.
1, 2, 3.
Yes, on my PS4 it didn't work good at all. Okay, but on your Xbox it seems to be fine. Alright. Maybe it is just PS4, then it doesn't work very well.
The champion appears to be leaving the arena in high spirits.
He's probably just happy to have escaped that match without being injured.
Or maybe he's happy that he seems to finally have shaken Stephanie McMahon's affections.
Yeah, but there's an old saying, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned.
And I think that goes double for women named McMahon.
If he broke Stephanie's heart, he might get something of his broken this Sunday.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If I've broken Stephanie McMahon's heart in the game, so that's why I said any decision I made, whether it was to accept or decline, I was in the doghouse no matter what.
Man, I hate to say it, but I think Stephanie McMahon's been left at the altar.
I don't believe it. This is career suicide for the champ.
Not to mention utterly heartless.
Oh, yeah, that too.
I don't think Stephanie is going to accept any excuses. And hell hath no fury like a McMahon scorn.
Oh boy. I'll be back and forth on you and looking at a movie the other day. You wanted to look at a movie on the TV. Alright, man. John, what are you planning on watching? Alright, before we go any further, let's just quit. I'll just save what we've got just now. And let's just turn. Yeah, I think I'm pushing the boundaries of any more copyright claims that I get with this game. And it's not like anyone's gonna miss the music. Not really. As you can see, it's just the same superstars over and over again. So we'll do that, and we'll do that. Let's just check. Yep. Alright. The entrance music is off. The music volume is off. Everything else should be fine. Happy wife, happy life. For my own self. Don't want to hear my old lady bitching. Yeah, no, I asked John. No, that's fine, John. I just asked, what movie are you guys watching? Or what movie do you want to watch? Or what are you planning on watching? I get the whole happy wife, happy life thing, but I just asked what you're watching, that's all. Highlander. Okay. Alright, man. Doesn't seem like your type of film, but like you said. Oh, man. Right, so. Let's do an autograph sign. 20 minutes until Smackdown. Hang on a sec. Oh, yeah, that's right. Smackdown's on Saturdays, isn't it? Duh. I forgot they moved it from Fridays to Saturdays. Hurt Business, really, really. Yeah, I think that's all that this Smackdown's about tonight, isn't it, Ross? Hurt Business, I think. I haven't really kept up with it. No. Let's just check those. What? Ah, see, I can't win.
You broke my little girl's heart. Now, I'm going to break you. There's a pay-per-view this Sunday in case you've forgotten. You're going to put your championship on the line. You'll pay for this. By God, you'll pay for this.
You told me not to accept your daughter's hand in marriage. So, you told me no, but now I've broken your little girl's heart, and now you... see, I can't win. I couldn't win. I could not win. Not my kind of film, but it is hers, so I've got to make her happy, yeah? They are moving next NXT to Tuesdays. Okay. So wait. Monday Night Raw, of course. NXT on Tuesday. Something else on Wednesday, something else on Thursday. Friday, something else. Not sure what. Oh, sorry guys, and then Saturday, SmackDown, and then Sunday pay-per-view events. I think. No surprise for what happens next.
What did I tell you about getting involved with Stephanie? Now you've got no one to blame but yourself when I end your championship reign and your career this Sunday at Unforgiven.
Well, that ain't gonna happen, HBK. Oh, wow, we're already at the next pay-per-view. What's the next pay-per-view after that? Oh, No Mercy. That's SmackDown's pay-per-view. Then we've got Cyber Sunday, which is SmackDown. Survivor Series. Then we have December to Dismember. The Royal Rumble, and then No Way Out, and then WrestleMania. Okay, so it's not too far to go. Right, so now we're at Unforgiven. Shad versus Umaga. Jeff Hardy versus Randy Orton in the Hell in a Cell. Candice versus Mickey. And our main event in a... Oh my god. Of course he put me in a buried alive match. What? Jeez. Alright, let's build up to it first. Do you not know who that person is, Ross? Are you clearly telling me you don't? Even I know who that is. If you don't know who that is, then you're not a wrestling fan. I know who that is. You telling me you don't? Or did you not watch AEW?
On the way to the ring, from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 280 pounds, Shad.
Or is that a test question? Ross, they signed Big Show to the AEW. They have... Nah. Big Show is on AEW. He's just called Paul. He's called something different. He put under another name. I didn't know Tommy Dreamer was on AEW, but they've got... Yeah, rest in peace, Shad. But yeah, they got Big Show on AEW, and I didn't know they had Tommy Dreamer on AEW. But yeah, they've only just signed Big Show to that brand.
Samoa, weighing in at 350 pounds, Umaga.
Rest in peace, Umaga as well. Both of these guys are dead. I know, but another person they got for Sunday too. I have no idea who that is, mate. Oh, they got Shaquille O'Neal. I know Shaquille O'Neal, the NBA player, is on AEW as well.
It's like he read his opponent's mind.
A reversal. Can he capitalize on it?
Oh wow, already going for the pin. Already going for the pin. What? Is that who you were talking about, Ross?
This crowd can't get enough of it.
It's what they paid to see, King, and they're getting their money's worth tonight.
They sure are, JR. There's no question these superstars...
I can't believe Shaquille O'Neal would wrestle, but then again, his NBA career has disappeared. He no longer is going to get into WWE. Got too much talent in next. Oh, in NXT, yeah. Yeah, you're right there, mate.
And I'm happy to say that this match has exceeded them all. Why?
But it's amazing, Ross. How many WWE superstars have gone over to AEW? I mean, I can name a couple. They got Big Show, they've got Evan Bourne, they've got Chris Jericho, they've got Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy's over there. They've got Cody Rhodes. They have... Who else do they have? They have Sting. Sting's over there as well. They've got Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose is over there on AEW. that's a couple I can name.
King. That's what we like to hear.
So yeah, they got a lot of people over in AEW right now.
Boy, there's not a lot of finesse to Shad's style, is there?
Not at all. And that hasn't been much of a detriment to this big brawler from Brooklyn.
I think we're going to find out just how much punishment the human body can withstand here tonight.
I think you're right, King. These superstars seem intent on taking each other to the limit.
I love that attitude, JR. Go big,
He's trying to put his opponent away right here.
and that Samoan drop might have done the trick.
He should have it.
This could be it. 2, 3.
There we go. And it's funny that the person you would think that would have left WWE once again hasn't, and that is who's actually been loyal to WWE, and that's Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy hasn't. I thought he would have disappeared with Matt and gone on AEW, but no, he stuck to his guns, and he's stuck on WWE. I found out that Terry Funk is still alive. Terry Funk is still around. I thought he was gone, but no, Terry Funk's still here.
The following contest is a Hell in the Cell match. On the way to the ring, from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at 225 pounds, Jeff Hardy.
Now the last this is a Hell in a Cell. I did a cage match and I lost.
And the opponent, from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, Randy Orton.
Man, I didn't think it would take this much of my time to get to the next pay-per-view, but then that's because I've been skipping all the other matches and just getting on with it. If I'm doing all the other matches, then it's going to take longer. But now that I know the matches on Raw are exactly the same as they always are, there's no point doing them anymore. I did forget about that. Alright, let's see if Jeff Hardy can upset Randy Orton here. Oh, there goes the lock. Put the lock on Hell in a Cell.
I can't believe he countered that one.
That went nowhere. Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess as to who's going to win this thing.
What? Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? It's been obvious to me since the start of the match.
Oh,
Playing
really?
dirty already, Randy Orton.
Well then, why don't you just enlighten the rest of us, King?
No way. I can already tell this is going to be a great match, and I don't want to ruin the ending for you.
You're too kind, King. You're awesome.
Uh-oh. Come on. You got to stop this guy before he really gets going.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. He's built up too much momentum to be stopped now.
I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, I think these fans would be disappointed if they didn't go all out.
Well, that's easy for the fans to say. They've never set foot inside that ring.
Know that they spend their hard-earned dollars to watch what goes on inside it. And without them, we'd all be out of a job.
Can you believe we actually get paid to do this job, JR?
Going faster than a hiccup.
True, King. Except when I have to sit here and listen to you drool over the Divas.
Come on, JR. You know I'm helpless when it comes to puppies.
Oh, I know, King. And that's why I'm bringing a pitcher of ice water out here with me next time.
You gotta respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the roster has had to make more sacrifices than any other professional athlete I know.
It really is like being married to your career. There's not much room for anything else.
And marriage is a subject which you happen to be something of an authority. Isn't that right, King?
Come on now, JR. A man doesn't know what true happiness is until he's married. And then it's too late. He doesn't seem to be too concerned about his opponent, JR.
Well, he shouldn't. This is not over yet. And you never
There you
know
go.
what might happen.
That's how you get out the ring. Forgot how you did it. Oh,
After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE superstars are trained professionals.
And even they don't walk away from every match in the best shape.
They sure don't. We've seen more than one superstar taken out of here on a stretcher. This match is going to continue until someone's completely debilitated. And considering the resiliency of these superstars, that's not going to be easy.
That's for sure. No one in this match is going down without a fight.
And I wouldn't expect any...
That's a 30-foot drop. That's a career ender right there.
oh, you want him
How do you think
to.
this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely... Look at the confidence radiating off this superstar.
All I see is an overconfident superstar who's throwing away the match by not following up.
WWE's traveled just about every country, and Jeff Hardy's got fans in every single one.
Well, he's a one-of-a-kind phenomenon, no doubt about it.
Oh!
Randy Orton is a genius, JR. As soon as he got what he needed from Triple H and Ric Flair, he turned on him and struck out on his own.
I think you've got a selective memory there, Kingfish. I seem to remember Triple H and Ric Flair turning on Orton and knocking some of the cockiness out of him when they did it.
Well, if that's true, it's just a matter of jealousy. And I think that's pretty sad, coming from two men who have more than 25 world title reigns between them.
The game and Flair are no strangers to championship gold. But Orton won it younger than either one of them. And don't think he didn't let it go straight to his head either.
You always see the worst in people, JR. Why shouldn't Orton be proud of being the youngest world champion in WWE history?
Oh, come on. That should go through.
These superstars are beating the heck out of him. He's put his opponent right through the roof of the cell, JR.
He's climbing up. I'm not so sure this is a good idea. He may get the 3 count here.
1, 2, 3.
Right, now I've got a buried alive match to get through. Great. I'll miss the. I won't do the Divas match. It's only a singles match anyway. Alright then, HBK. Luckily, it's just a storyline, so here's hoping I can come out of it victorious.
Welcome to Unforgiven.
And the McMahons have no forgiveness for the champ tonight.
The championship is on the line against one of Raw's greatest superstars.
And it's not just any match, it's a buried alive match.
One man walks out with the championship. The other is buried alive. And it all happens tonight, live on pay-per-view.
Hope everybody's weekend is going to be okay. Mine's going to be quite quiet. Uh-oh. I could get attacked.
Here comes the champion, and it's another ambush by that demon seed, Shane McMahon.
The champ broke his sister's heart when he left her at the altar, and this is payback.
The champ was damned if he did, and damned if he
Exactly, that's what I said.
That's the problem with getting caught between McMahons, JR.
And what will this do to the champ's chances of successfully defending his title?
He'd better get ready to kiss the championship goodbye. His title reign already has one foot in the grave.
A textbook reversal there.
These superstars are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough.
Oh, it's just my head that
What
hurts.
they paid to
Okay.
see, King, and they're getting their money's worth tonight.
They sure are, JR. There's no question these superstars are earning their paychecks.
I hope he's not looking for a weapon. That could do some serious damage.
Did you see that? That's gonna leave a mark.
I think that's the whole idea, team. What a shot! I don't think that was ever meant to be used like that.
Come on, JR. Everything in WWE is meant to be used like that.
I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE superstars really are.
You've got to have some excellent conditioning to be able to do what they do.
That's the name of the game, JR. You gotta
It's a
keep
shame that we have to beat HBK up,
Love
but
damage, King.
oh well.
I'd ask you where you come up with this stuff, but I don't think I want to know, quite frankly. You talk about the future of WWE, and you're looking at it in John Cena.
Oh, come on, JR. John Cena's a...
He's got his opponent in position. I think he's going for it.
No, it can't be. Not the FU.
I think this crowd's giving these superstars a piece of their minds, King.
Are you sure they can afford it, JR?
If I live to be 100, I'll never understand why they leave so many damn weapons under the ring. It's almost like they want the superstars.
Oh, my gosh. Look at all that blood. That's going to leave a mark.
What a brutal match. The referee should step in there and stop this thing.
What? Are you crazy? It's just getting good, JR.
Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess as to who's going to win this thing.
What? Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? It's been obvious to me since the start of the match.
Oh, really? Well, then, why don't you just enlighten the rest of us, King?
No way. I can already tell this is going to be a great match, and I don't want to ruin the ending for you.
You're too kind, King. What a vicious chair shot.
That chair was never meant to be used like that, JR. I'm not sure I agree with what the crowd is chanting, JR, but I guess it's their right.
You're damn right it is. It comes with the price of admission.
You gotta come up here to win a buried alive match.
Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths are going to cross sooner or later, and I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost...
Come on! Somebody's got to take that away from him.
Hey, if the referee doesn't stop it, it's all legal.
Yes, I'm literally hitting HBK with a shovel.
My God! That foreign object is certainly being put to good use.
It sure is. I wonder if the manufacturer ever thought it would be used like that.
What a shot! You can't take too many of those and expect to stay in this.
I don't even want to think about what that feels like, JR.
I've got a feeling.
Wow! If he keeps this up, this could be over quick. Look at the fans, JR. They know what's coming next.
They sure do. And there it is. The FU. What an impact. I think this crowd has decided to exercise the right of free speech. Good Lord, what an impact.
That's the way to do it. Keep going. How can Shawn Michaels keep calling himself the Heartbreak Kid? Does he really think he's still breaking hearts at his age?
King, I'm sorely tempted to say something about the pot and the kettle. But instead, I'll say that I think Shawn Michaels is like a fine wine. He's only improved with age. I tell you, King, I've got no earthly idea
Go for it
how
once
these
again.
superstars can maintain this intensity week after week after week.
It's not easy, JR. There's no off-season. It's not like you've got 6 months to recover after WrestleMania.
That's for damn sure. And that's why I don't think there can be any doubt in anyone's mind that the superstars of the WWE are the greatest athletes in the world.
I don't think that these superstars have even contemplated the fact that they might lose.
I'm sure they haven't. That's not the kind of attitude you come in with and expect to pick up the win.
You're right about that, JR. If you can't see yourself having your arm raised by the referee when it's over, don't bother showing up.
Oh, he's finally made his way up to the ring. Up to here.
I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first.
And Lord knows it's been up there for so long that that would be no easy feat.
I think these superstars have a legitimate beef with each other, JR.
So do I, King. I'm not so sure their issues with each other are going to be solved with one man.
I hope not. I'd love to see them go at it again and again.
This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
They sure are, JR, and I love to hear it.
I'll be honest with you, King. This is not the way I thought this match would go at all.
Me neither, JR. I guess that just goes to show that anything can happen in the WWE.
I think you hit the nail right on the head, King. And it's that unpredictability that makes it so exciting. He countered that and made it look easy.
I think we're going to find out just how
God
much
damn it.
punishment the human body can withstand here tonight.
I think you're right, King. These superstars
I don't think I'm
seem
supposed to win this
intent
match.
on taking each other to
It
the
seems
limit.
like that.
I love that attitude, JR. Go big or go home.
Well, these superstars sure aren't going home until this match is settled once and for all. There aren't many superstars
God,
as
how the hell did he pull that
talented
off?
as John Cena. He's as good in the ring as he is on the microphone, and that's saying something.
I won't argue with you about Cena's mic skills. He sure can't talk a good game. But when it comes right down to it, I don't think he can back it up.
King, you're as crazy as a pet coon. Did you happen to notice how many times Cena's worn gold around his waist? Seems to me like he's got no problem putting his money where his mouth is. Look at Shawn Michaels. The future Hall of Famer has overcome so much adversity in his career. But the Heartbreak Kid's got more heart than anyone I've ever seen in this business.
You know, JR, HBK might be a living legend and all, but I wish he'd
Oh
just
my
keep his
God.
mouth shut and let his actions
Hey.
in the ring speak for him. He's never met a microphone he didn't like.
Michaels has impressed me more times than I can count, King. Even you have to admit that he's done a lot for this business.
Yeah, and the business has done a lot for him. Michaels tries to come off as a goody two-shoes, but when it comes right down to it, he's as much of an egotist as anyone else in the business. Any superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness, they've lost the match.
That's for sure. No matter how beat up you are, you can't ever let your opponent know the extent of your injuries.
And that's easier said than done, JR. The human body can only absorb so much punishment.
I don't know how you're supposed to do that.
Well, you can't ever accuse
Can't
the
press
WWE
buttons that
fans of
fast.
being shy about saying what's on their minds.
You sure can, JR. And I don't think we'd have it any other way.
I can't press buttons that fast.
Boy, this John
That's
Cena is
freaking
his
crazy.
biggest
How the
fan.
hell do you press buttons that
These
fast?
rappers can't talk about anything except how great they are.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that, King. Cena's got some impressive accomplishments to his credit. I think he's got every right to be proud.
Well, you know what they say, JR. Pride goes before a fall. And from the looks
No,
of things,
I don't
John
get it. How
Cena's
the
got
heck
a
do you
hell of
press
a
buttons
fall
that
ahead of him.
fast?
So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
But you've got to have a guess, right?
I might, but I'd rather keep it to myself if it's all the same to you, King.
What the? I was about to lose that.
Man, is there even going to be anything left of these superstars by the time they're done?
Not if they have their way, King. Everything they came in here with tonight is going to be left in that ring, mark my
I don't
words.
get it. How the
I hope these fans appreciate it,
how the
JR.
hell do you
These
press buttons so
superstars are putting
fast?
it all on the line for them right here tonight. Listen to the crowd, JR. I think they've got something to say to these superstars.
And if they're smart, they'll listen. Remember, without these fans, these superstars are out of a job.
I talked to these superstars backstage before the match, and I don't think I've ever seen competitors so ready to get it on.
And that's coming through loud and clear here tonight in this match. They're not taking it easy on each other either.
It's been said a million times, but I'll say it again. This isn't ballet. Ruthless aggression is the name of the game.
And it's been reversed.
He sure is putting that thing to good use, JR.
I don't know if I'd call it good news, King, but it's definitely an advantage.
Can you believe we actually get paid to do this job, JR?
It's like a dream come true, King. Except when I have to sit here and listen to you drool over the divas.
Come on, JR. You know I'm helping.
Oh, man. That'll leave you hurting for certain.
You're not kidding, JR. That'll leave your head ringing for sure. Wow. Listen to these fans, JR.
You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all the people some of the time, but there's no fooling the WWE fans at all.
I think I see where this one's going, JR. I don't think we're very far from the end of the match.
I disagree entirely, King. I'd bet my Oklahoma Sooner ass that this one isn't even close to being over.
That's a pretty big bet, JR. Are you sure you're able to cover it?
Like, there's no way you can press buttons that fast. It's just... How the heck am I supposed to win this if I can't even...
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
Yeah, and that's where things get dangerous.
That
You're proud to admit that it's not your night. You might wind up risking your career for a single match.
But at the same time, King, no one makes it up the ladder without pushing
That's just
themselves
freaking
to the
crazy.
very limit. It's a very fine line to walk.
After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE superstars are trained professionals.
And even they don't walk away from every match in the best shape.
They sure don't. We've seen more than one superstar taken out of here on a stretcher.
This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors, that's for sure. If looks could kill, somebody would be pushing up daisies right now.
And you've got to admit, that makes for a much more interesting match, JR.
It sure does. But I just hope these
God damn it.
superstars can settle their differences in the ring and leave it at that.
Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's going to go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still an extremely competitive match that could go either way.
You know, JR, it's obvious that the only exercise you get is stretching the truth or jumping to conclusions.
Well, judging from the shape I'm in, I don't appear to be doing
How's
too
he
much
still
of
blocking
anything.
stuff? I don't get it.
You're looking pretty fit, though, I must say. Sounds like this crowd's got something on their minds, King.
Who cares about them, JR? Look what's going on in the ring.
There you go. If I couldn't do it the normal way, then I was gonna do it the finisher way. It's just easier if you can get it done.
And there you have it. The fate of the championship has been decided.
Not to mention the fate of a certain unlucky superstar.
This is the kind of match that sends a chill straight up your spine.
It's a reminder that nothing lasts forever, and only the strong survive.
And regardless of how you feel about the outcome, that was certainly true tonight.
He did what he had to do, and he's walking out of here with the championship.
Wait, what?
I've got a confession, champ. That whole wedding thing, it was something we cooked up to spark interest in the pay-per-view. I should feel bad, but it completely worked. And what's good for the business is good for everyone, right? No hard feelings?
That was a setup. Of course it was. Champ digs himself out of a deep ditch. Alright, new storyline yet again. What's it this time? Raw Romance meets End. Oh, for Christ's sake. And Secret Sweetheart practice. But apparently it's all over. When asked what caused the breakup, Mickey James felt it was time to refocus on my career, says Mickey. After all, I'm one of the most talented divas in WWE. Ah, great. Another... What is this? Confiding in you. Actually pretty okay with it. Want to know what caused it? Told Nitro I respect you more than I do him. Putting in me, but I thought you should know. Holy heck. Quit messing with my girl.
Don't think for a second that I don't know that you're the real reason my girl and I just split up. And don't think you're not gonna pay for it either.
For Christ's sake. Why do I keep fighting Umaga? There's only so many times I can beat him up.
Last night's Unforgiven was definitely one for the books. And the road to Cyber Sunday starts right now. This is your barbecue-loving friend Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler, the King of Memphis, bringing you live action, Monday Night Raw style.
Every superstar in the locker room wants to be a part of Cyber Sunday, JR.
You're not wrong, King. And the best way to do that is to make an impact here tonight.
Making an impact is what the Raw superstars do best. I can't wait to see what happens tonight.
Oh no, I'm gonna get attacked again.
Oh, come on now. What's he doing here? He's not involved in this match.
Maybe not officially, JR, but it looks like his presence is going to be felt here tonight.
Well, you can say that again. This is a damn monkey.
He just took one heck of a beating, and he's not even in the ring yet.
I'm bleeding again.
That's not going to improve his odds of victory here one bit.
You can say that again. He might as well not even bother competing tonight.
This is the problem with these type season modes. You always are the one who attacks, or who gets attacked. You're never the one who attacks somebody. It's always you who gets attacked by somebody else.
And despite the assault we just witnessed, I don't think we can expect this man to have any mercy for his opponent.
And I don't blame him. Whether he was in on that ambush or not, it just made his night a whole lot easier.
I love that these ambushes are supposed to make me stop winning, but it's just my head that hurts. Nothing else.
They compete every week until they are physically
Makes no
incapable of
sense.
continuing. There's no
I'm supposed to be
off-season in the
really
WWE.
hurt, but it's just my head that came unscathed.
This is serious physical competition.
It sure is. The toughest athletes in the world are on the WWE roster, and that's a fact. A textbook reversal there. Oh! I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE superstars really are.
You've got to have some excellent conditioning to be able to do what they do.
Well, that's the name of the game, JR. You got to keep moving. No dog ever peed on a moving car.
Oh, that's a lovely image, King. I'd ask you where you come up with this stuff, but I don't think I want to know, quite frankly. You talk about the future of WWE, and you're looking at it in John Cena.
Oh my god, I can't do anything.
Cena's a thug. You know it. I know it. And all of these people know it. It makes me sick that he's allowed to be a WWE superstar.
I don't know how you can say that, King. Cena has dedicated himself to entertaining these fans, and quite frankly, I find him to have more character than many so-called respectable superstars.
There's a difference between
Come on,
entertaining
Umaga,
the
you're
fans
just gonna
and
do the
setting
same
a bad
move
example,
over and
JR.
over again.
I don't have any earthly idea what you're talking about, King. I think Cena sets a great example for our fans.
Oh,
Oh man, here it comes.
My God, the Samoan spike, that thumb jammed straight into the throat.
I don't know if his opponent has what it takes to kick out.
wow, I lost. Jeez, I've lost. Oh no. I've lost 2 matches this stream. One that I had no. I could have avoided that.
I'm amazed that he can even walk away from the ring after that one, quite frankly.
And he's just barely walking away, JR. It looks like that leg might be injured.
I wouldn't be surprised. The match was brutal enough, even without the ambush before it.
I don't even know why he went through with it. He might have been seriously injured.
It's because he didn't want to let the WWE fans down, King. He's got an awful lot of heart.
He's got a lot of heart, all right. Too bad it's not pumping any blood to his brain.
Maybe I was supposed to lose that match. Some matches you just can't avoid. You will have roughly a 50% impact on your abilities for 3 weeks. Wait, what?
Wow, I'm real sorry that I've got such a crazy ex-boyfriend. Look, I know you've got a non-title match against him tonight, and if it's okay with you, I'd really like to manage you. And, by the way, I mean, after the show, if you're not busy, I'd really like to spend some time together, if you're up for it.
Right, R&R once again. It's not going to go down well, but it needs to happen. Autograph signing. WWE promotion. R&R again. Friends in low places. Wait, challengers line up for a shot. First in line appears to be Edge. Seems they include Triple H and the recently dumped Johnny Nitro. Edge's most influential hand is Candice Michelle. Terrific. That's all I need. It won't be long. Right, let's just save it here. I'm just going to save it and call it. Alright. Let's end the stream. As you can see, I'm just going to save the game. Alright guys, thank you for joining me. And I'll see you in the next Baz86 live stream. Whether that be The Sims or this again, I don't know. But I'll see you then. Bye for now. Take it easy. Have a good weekend, everyone.